Alright, so today I wanted to talk about why I could never be a huge Osamason fan, or why I could never really love his music. So I wanted to start off by saying I do really like his music, and I was like, dang, he's hard. He can really rap. But personally, I can never be a huge fan of Osamason. And I just kind of wanted to this is more about just me than Osamason, by the way. So if you're a huge Osamason video, oh, it's bro, okay, making a video, man. Go watch someone else. Go watch Mr. Beast. I don't know. So this isn't really an issue, but it's more just something that I don't know. I guess I prefer when I listen to artists, and I don't know if this is you too. So let me just say it. So the reason why I could never love Osama or really be a huge fan of him is just because there isn't really much substance to his music. And I know all of you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, bro, no way you said that. Go listen to J. Cole. Okay, I don't mean it like that, guys. Stop. Okay, I'm just saying that all this dude raps about is money, sex, and drugs, but incessantly. Okay, you crashed your whip, all right. You're going 160, all right. You're fucking hoes, all right. You got money, all right. You're in a track, all right. You blew this, you're wearing this. It's okay, all right. And I know every rapper does that, but you listen to artists like Yeet, he's talking about some real stuff. You're listening to artists like Autumn, he's pouring his heart out. You're listening to Summers, they're pouring their heart out. A lot of these artists, part of the reason you really like their music is there's a lot of, you can really relate to it. And sure, you can, I guess you can kind of sometimes you can say stuff as aspirational. That's what I've heard people say, oh my god, I aspire to be like so and so. And Summers, we all know he has this fair share of flexing. The man literally flexes electricity bill, and I think he had sensors on his faucets, and he's flexing that too. So and Autumn has 10 cars, and of course Can, but even Can has some emotional music. I feel with Osamason, it's just all flexing. He actually has this one song called Go to Hell, where it's you are my right hand man. I forgot what he has some, so it'll be borderline, but most especially flex music. And by the way, it's literally in the name, flex. It's all, by the way, I like the project a lot, especially the deluxe. Go listen to Rehab, the song's hard, but it's it's pretty much all just flexing. This is what am I only gonna listen to that? Is that all I really have to listen to? Maybe it's just me, because when I first started listening to rap, I was listening to a lot of Lil Peep and XXXTentacion, and I don't know, even if you listen to old Uno and Fonny, they're talking about a lot of real stuff, you know what I mean? They talk about real life situations. And I don't know, I feel the best example is probably Summers, because he puts real emotion into his music. If you listen to, he really says stuff. I feel with Osamason, by the way, I know you might come up with a couple songs where he says some stuff, but in general, you listen to his music, it's a complete just flex. And to me, I can't ever really get into an artist that much. Once again, I don't listen to lyrical rap. For me, it is more about the sound, and that's why Osamason is in my rotation quite heavily. But it's recently, at least, might not stay that way, or might, I don't know, change. It might grow, it might go less. I don't know. But you can't I feel for me at least, I can't connect with an artist. I'm not saying me and Summers have this crazy bond, or me and whoever has it. It's just you like their music because of the emotional aspect to it, And to me, I guess I don't know, I'm not trying to sound like an old head, it needs to have meaning or anything, because it's not even that. It's just more emotion. Does that make sense? I feel maybe that's just the type of person maybe it's just a personal thing, but I wanted to know if you guys feel that way too, because I feel both is the optimal thing, because I really don't care about lyrics at all. The whole lyrical schmirical thing, or the rhyme rap. I hate the rhyme stuff too. The rappers who just because they can rhyme crazy, they think they're doing something. It's bro, you're not, dude. And this is not a diss towards Eminem or any of the old school people that because they're the giants that everyone built off the shoulders of, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about that. I'm just mean nowadays you see a dude and he just raps really fast. It's all right, that's not really impressive or anything. But yeah, so what's funny is Yeet has this clip where he actually talks about the whole lyrical schmirical stuff, and I'm gonna pull it up right here.
I can't listen to moments not saying anything, but if you break down what they're talking about, it's all bullshit.
There's
way more bullshit. Not
Yes.
saying anything.
Orange,
Thinking they good
man.
that fast. They're willical, jillical.
And he says it pretty perfectly. He basically says those people that say all that about lyrics and stuff, and people who aren't that lyrical rap aren't really saying something, they're not really doing much either. And you listen to artists but they say that, but then you listen to artists like Yeat, Summers, Autumn. I'm just giving like really basic examples. There are tons of underground rappers that do this. Like they really say some pretty deep stuff sometimes. Like I know there's this meme by this like interviewer Hakeem where he talks about like he's interviewing Summers and he's like, oh my god, like Summers breaks the fourth. I mean, sorry, Summers, but Yeat breaks the fourth wall. But like, and he gets made fun of for that. But like they really do some like crazy stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like not crazy, but like pretty cool stuff. I can't lie, but you know, not cool stuff. Like they say some deep things. Like I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna say the name of the song or the line, but like it had to do with addiction. I remember my friend, he texted him and he was like, yo, this Summer song, like I literally cried after I listened to it. It had to do with like addiction, so I'm not gonna say the line or anything, or like, you know, expose him or whatever. But you know, like you would never get that from an Osamason song, like, cause you know, like when you have moments like that, then people really start to like connect with what you have to say, cause then they're actually invested in what you have to say. Because then, you know how when artists say like, oh my god, you saved my life, like unironically no one would ever say that to Osamason. Like he just doesn't make that type of music. And this brings me to another point of the video. I think that's okay. By the way, this video is literally just it's kind of like a poll. I really am just curious, because like, is this just me or is it more people than that? I really don't want it to come off as a hate video, by the way, because I like his music. It's just that like, it's just something I was thinking about the other day. It was just like a switch flipped in my head. I was listening to Flex music. I was like, this is hard. And then I listened to the whole thing and I was like, there's like something missing here. There's like just a hole, and there's like a puzzle missing. It's like, oh, he literally just rapped about like what I said in the beginning of the video. I'm not gonna repeat it again, but there was literally like no substance to it. That's another thing, like, because you know, I remember watching this interview on No Jumper such a long time ago, and they were talking about Lil Pump, and the guy said, yeah, Lil Pump was pretty hard, but there was no substance to the music. So like, whenever there's no substance behind music, like a lot of times kids or whatever will mess with it, but afterwards like it just won't go anywhere and it'll just fall off. It's like, wait a second, is that gonna happen to Osamason? Is he gonna just fall off because there's no substance to his music? I don't know. Let me know if I'm tripping, because this might just be like one of those like late night thoughts where it's just like, bro, what are you talking about? Let me know. I don't personally think I'm tripping like that. Like maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but I don't think I am like that really. I think you know, I don't say there's room for improvement, but yeah, there's probably room for some improvement. You know, I'm not asking him to become the next, you know, Corbin or Lil Peep, but like, say something, bro. Maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all are just like, dude, you're so lame, bro. You're so lame, dude. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. Just to me, with music, it's always been like, I listen to music. I mean, I might not even like relate to it or something, but I think it's just like a subconscious thing maybe, because like you'll listen to like sad music and you might not even go through it, but I feel like I just like to feel something other than just like the dopamine or like my brain being fried and having to constantly have like some addictive melody be running through it. But I mean, I feel like I do like to like have something to like hear and listen to, and actually I feel like when you just say, I just crashed the whip, that's just like a meme about like what he says, you know, because he says that way too much. But not say it says that way too much, it's just like, it's just funny how he says it, but you know, like you're just flexing and it's not like, that's it. Like I think there would be more, but you know. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and see you tomorrow. All right, bye.